So what we're gonna do now is rebuild this thing. This is my racing mower, as you know, as you've seen from some of my other videos, my wide body Murray. Basically, I built this with a friend. I think I already told you some of this in some of my previous videos, but I started building this with a friend this past summer, just a little bit. Just basically just a pulley swap, and our gears are now here where the blade shutoff used to be. I've decided to lock the diff, lock the transaxle, and do a 1-to-1 pulley swap and make this thing an off-road lawnmower. That's what I've decided to do. So basically, this thing is really dirty, so I'm going to clean this thing all up, sand it down, paint it probably a gloss black, and then maybe do some racing stripes on it somewhere. Take the transaxle out, lock it, and then put a 1-to-1 pulley ratio on. I'm not sure exactly what we have on the engine right now, but I'll crawl under there in a second and show you guys, so we know for sure. Those are the two pulleys that I can use right now that I have. That will fit the transaxle. I'm not sure. The rusty one is smaller, and that kind of looks like the size that we have on the engine right now. I think it might be about the same. So we'll see. We'll see what I have. I want to do a 1-to-1 ratio, but with really big pulley sizes, so I have a lot of surface area, and then I'll run a 5/8 inch belt, V-belt, instead of a 1/2, so I'll get a lot of surface area and a lot more tension, so it doesn't slip as much if it gets wet when I'm mudding or off-roading with it or whatever. And a 1-to-1 ratio should be pretty good. It should get me about 12 to 15 miles an hour, which is all you really need for off-roading. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to take the engine out and basically just clean it up. The engine runs good. I'll do an oil change while it's out too, because the oil really needs to be changed. I'll also figure out a gas pedal setup. I'm going to tear out all the wiring, since there is some pretty bad wiring back here on the battery. I don't know if you can see it right now. Yeah, this stupid battery cover thing is retarded right now. But as you can see, the wiring there is pretty bad, and not quite long enough either, because it's bent at weird angles, so I'll probably end up rewiring it. And I think there's a short somewhere, because sometimes it just won't start, even though there's plenty of charge in the battery. So we'll do all that, rewire it, give it a really good cleaning, do the paint and stuff. And then I'm also going to try to find a set of 4-wheeler tires for the front, along with some rims. I've actually already got 2 rims, these Murray rims right here. Hold on. These Murray rims right here have the chains on them. Go look at Fearless Fronts videos if you want to see how to put 4-wheeler tires on your off-road mower. I might just use these for now if I can't find 4-wheeler tires for a while, and then I'll either use these tires in the back, since they're really nice Toro tires with a really good tread on them, like almost better than my truck tires. Or I'll just try to find a set of off-road tires for it to fit on these rims. Do that. There's some rust stuff I need to fix, which I will when I'm right there, basically, which I'll do when I'm repainting it. So basically, we're just going to start tearing this thing down. I'm also going to figure out a little bit different clutch system, or maybe just adjustable tensioner pulley. Also, you can go look at some of Fearless Front's videos for that, because he goes really in depth about it. I'll go semi in depth. I'm also going to rewire the headlights so I can run them straight off of the battery, so I don't need to, they won't fluctuate in brightness depending on the engine speed, because they're run off the stator right now, and I'll probably replace them with brighter bulbs, or maybe get like an off-road light to run. Then I'll get a higher amperage and higher cold cranking amps battery for it, probably like an Exide battery or something better than an EverStart or a Never Start. Or I could also just take this back, because I have a 1-year warranty, and then just get a new one. All that stuff. Oh, I'll put new fuel line on and do all the fuel system stuff, and I'll probably, while I'm at it, do an exhaust. I wasn't planning on getting this in depth with this thing, but I figured why not make a really good winter project out of it and start tearing it down. So tonight, basically, I'm just going to start tearing out the wiring and tearing the transaxle out of it, so I can get working on that. Because once I have that done, out, I'll be able, and then I'll get the engine out too probably later this week, and then start prepping this thing for paint and cleaning. So yeah, I'll crawl into the tractor here and just get you guys a measurement on our front pulley so you guys really know what we're running on this thing. So this is the pulley we're running on the front right now. Basically, we took a shaft from a regular 1-inch engine pulley, which was like a 3-inch, I guess, and then welded, as you can see right around here, on a old transaxle pulley from another mower. You know, just standard size, whatever inches it is. But we'll have to see how many inches it is actually. If I can get my, it's hard to do tape measures one-handed. Yeah, right. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be hard. That's an 8-inch pulley. So we're running an 8-inch pulley in the front to a whatever that is back there. I think it's like a 4-inch. So it was a 2-to-1 ratio. So the pulley that I can run in the front, I've got a choice of 2 different ones. Either one of those. This one in the back, oh my gosh, this is hard. Okay, I've locked it now. This one in the back is 9 inches, so that won't be a 1-to-1. This one is 8 inches right here. So I'll use this rusty one. I know it looks bad, but I'll just wire wheel it, and that one will be good. The underside isn't as bad, but I'll just wire wheel it and probably paint it just because I really like to have them look good. Probably take this one off. Well, I gotta take this one off anyway to get the engine out. So I'll probably just paint that one up, wire wheel, and paint that one up too, just because I like things to look kind of nice, even though it won't last. So yeah, that's where then I'll start tearing this stuff out, tear the transaxle out, and then we'll go from there. You can see how our shift linkage is set up. We have a little bit of just, you know, 5/16 inch rod, and we have it bent right here to go through the linkage for the old blade engage. Then drill the hole, put a cotter pin in, running back to the linkage right here. The same idea back here for the linkage. You might notice this linkage is off of a wheel horse, mid to late 90s, early 2000s wheel horse, which is actually what this transaxle is off of. You can notice by the tire tread, there's a wheel horse tire tread, and that's how we have it. It's just a little arm that comes out from the shifting fork with a hole in it, and then we just have this rod running all the way up to here. So basically that's how we've got it going. So I'll start, you know, tearing things out of it and tearing the electrics out, and then I'll give you guys an update once I've got it partially gutted. I will be using this pulley though, so it'll be an 8-inch to 8-inch ratio, and that should make this thing absolutely haul. Well, not haul, but it'll pull. It'll sure pull a lot, have a lot of torque, especially if I'm running a 5/8 inch belt. But yeah, so start tearing that stuff out and see where we go from there. Well, thanks for watching the video today, guys. I don't usually do face to lens type video stuff, but thanks for watching the update video today. That was basically just an update to tell you what I was going to start doing with my racing tractor. Racing is more like an off-road racing tractor, I guess, now, but 1-to-1 ratio should still make it go pretty good. So I'll give you guys an update once I have stuff starting to come off. Basically, the updates will be once everything's off the tractor, seeing the steps that I take to prep the tractor for reassembly, and then the reassembly part, and then tests afterwards. But let me know how you guys like this. I'm hoping to really get a lot of views and get a lot of YouTube traffic with this series. racing more videos, and let me know what you guys think, what I can do to make them better, and stay tuned for more updates. Should be some later this week. Everything goes according to plan. So thanks for watching, and see you guys later.